The views and opinions expressed on the following program do not necessarily reflect the views or opinions of Nash Community College, the Board of Trustees of Nash Community College, or the North Carolina Community College System.
We don't need no stinking budget. Oh, no.
Well, you buy a hat like this, I'll bet you get a free bowl of soup, huh?
I'm not wearing hockey pants.
I'm gonna make him an offer again.
You play ball like a girl! Oh, yeah! Gonna play!
And Leon's getting larger. Nothing but pure and simple old-fashioned communism.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
Well, thank you very much. Can I be in charge for a while?
From real to fake explosion in 3.5975 seconds. Hi guys, welcome to Big Bang Cinema. My name is Isaac Anderson.
And I am still Tyler.
You're still Tyler.
Yeah.
Something different every week.
Something different.
Something different. But guys, in case you've never seen the show, this is a movie review show where we talk about movie news, movie reviews, and everything in between. But Tyler, man, how you been?
It's been a tough week.
Been a tough week? I'm sorry to hear that, man. A lot of work?
Yeah, it's been tough, man, but $2 steak tough.
$2 steak tough. Oh, yeah. Get a little slide for that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty tough though.
Like Western sizzling, man. So sad.
We don't want to slam anything.
Okay.
But actually, we're about to slam a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well, we about to batch some movies in, hurt some feelings. We're gonna make some directors cry with some actors feeling horrible. It'll be like redoing their whole life choices after
I don't know
this.
about all that. I think we're just gonna like say we don't like some stuff.
No, we're gonna tear this stuff apart.
Okay.
We're like a bulldog in a China. No, that's a bull in a China shop. Is it a bulldog? It's a bulldog in a teddy bear factory. That's what we're tearing up. There we go.
Speaking about tearing it up, Sony has released a new trailer for the new SpiderMan movie that's taking place in the MCU. Now, Tyler hasn't seen this trailer, so we're going to have a live reaction of him watching this. I've seen this trailer.
I've seen them all except for this one.
So I know what happens in this trailer, and I know how this trailer goes. But without any further ado, Tyler, you ready to watch it?
I am ready for Homecoming.
All right, let's go ahead and watch it.
What's up, guys? So, to become an Avenger, are there like trials or an interview?
Do me a favor. Can't you just be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Just stay close to the ground.
You're the Spider-Man from YouTube.
Can you summon an army of spiders? No, Ned, no.
Do you know him too?
Stole his shield.
Can I try the suit on?
Badass.
The rich and the powerful, like Stark, they don't care about us.
The world's changing, boys.
Time we change too.
These weapons are crazy dangerous.
Listen, Peter, forget the flying monster guy. There are people who handle this sort of thing.
The illegal weapons barrier was at 2:30. You missed it. No.
What if somebody had died?
I was just trying to be like you.
I wanted you to be better. I'm gonna need the suit back.
But I'm nothing without this suit.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it.
I screwed up.
You need to stop carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders.
I want you to understand. I'll do anything to protect my family. I know you know what I'm talking about.
So don't mess with me. Because I will kill you and everybody you love.
My friends are up there!
The guy is still out there. I've just got to do this on my own.
Just don't do anything stupid.
I got this.
All right?
Yeah.
So that was a movie trailer, but
it was this big.
It was this big? Well,
Yeah,
I mean, well, sorry, but what did you think?
Looked like the other trailers of it I've seen.
Okay, anything different about it? Because I have some strong opinions about this one.
So he didn't die at the end of Birdman, so he's still alive?
I guess so. Spider-Man's still alive.
No, Birdman.
Birdman?
Was that Birdman he was fighting? The Vulture?
I believe so.
Yeah. Dang.
But to me, this movie trailer gave away way too much. This is like Amazing Spider-Man 2 level of like how much they gave away. This is like the whole film.
They even gave away like it was Spider-Man 2. They gave away the extra credit scene at the end.
Yeah, and
they went ahead and showed it.
They gave away basically like Gwen Stacy dying, and they gave away they show the last shot of the movie. But like this movie trailer, like just reeks of desperation. I think like this. It shows you a clip of every single scene that's going to be in this film.
Isn't that deal with every Spider-Man movie?
But like, especially the ones from Sony, and I think that's all of them. But especially the most recent ones.
I got a feeling that Sony was in charge of marketing for this movie.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they own the rights to it, but they just kind of loaned it to the MCU. It's like, make us a good movie, and we'll give you money. It's kind of like that. But yeah, they gave away way too much. Like this, it's the whole entire film. They ruined the fact that Iron Man's gonna be saving him at one point. He's gonna be taking away his suit. Now he's gonna fight the last battle with his old suit. And like, why? Why did he gotta show that in the trailer?
Shows the ship falling apart. Now I wouldn't mind seeing more Marissa Tomei. I like Marissa. I love her face. Her face is perfect.
Her face is
She's
nice.
like 50, but to me, she still looks like she's my cousin Vinny. So she's still like she's living in 1993. Amazing.
Well, do you think the movie's gonna be any good?
Yes.
I think the movie's gonna be good. The trailer is not good though. It's a good trailer. It just shows way too much.
I just want to see more. I wish there was too much Spider-Man, not enough Aunt May.
Aunt May. Well, the movie's not Aunt May Homecoming.
I gotta thank for Marissa Tomei, man. I love her movies.
Yeah. Well, speaking about maybe loving the movies, Sony is gonna release another movie.
Am I reading that right? Is that right? Is that Venom? Venom R-rated movie.
Venom R-rated movie.
What?
Venom R-rated movie.
And he hasn't even been on Spider-Man yet.
Yep. So Venom is possibly going to get an R-rated movie. Not possibly. It's going to happen. It's going to start the Marvel Cinematic Universe of Sony. That's going to be their first film.
Wait, I thought Spider-Man was going to be the first film.
Well, it's going to be like the first one to launch like the cinematic universe of their own, not trying to be part of the MCU, besides the MCU. It's going to be separated.
How are they going to do that without Spider-Man?
Who knows, man?
God.
They don't make very good decisions.
Oh, man.
But what do you think about that?
Sony is shooting themselves in the foot.
They really are, man.
It's like they give them a loaded gun, it only goes... I guarantee you that company's got no toes left.
It doesn't really have any, much to go back on because, the last few Spider-Man movies weren't really successful as far as critic-wise, and a lot of audiences weren't really crazy about them. But, I imagine if they get the right director, there's this movie out called Life with Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Reynolds. I have yet to see it. I'm going to see it tonight. And I think that somehow I've heard rumors that the Venom movie is going to be tied to it. I think it's a prequel to the Venom film. That's at least what I've heard.
No.
So I think they're slowly but surely trying to start a franchise. I have no idea. But
destroying all these years of like built up comic book anthology, just destroying it.
Well, the businessmen don't really care about treating.
See, Marvel does. Marvel does.
Well, Marvel movies are just like very perfectly made products to appeal to everybody. They're always going to come out good. They're like Twinkies. Like you're never going to get a bad batch of Twinkies.
Oh, you get a bad batch of Twinkies, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've had a bad batch of Twinkies one time. It's not good.
Well, and there's a sense of you know what I mean. You're going to get a corporate product. It's always going to be you're always going to get that same product. Like it's always going to be, oh yeah, that was good. Nothing's really going to blow you away about it. It's going to be, oh, that was good. It's quality. But the thing I do respect about other franchises and things I don't necessarily like about them too is that they take a lot of chances. Something that we've seen a lot work out for Fox is with Deadpool and Logan. Is they go the hard R route, and that's really paid off for them, and that's kind of the thing that everybody wants to do. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, man. Sony's been known for messing these things up a lot. So
I want to see a rated R Big Hero 6 movie.
Yeah, but it's just really up in the air. Who knows? It might be good, it might not be. But in case you have any thoughts about this, you can always leave a comment on our Facebook at facebook.com/Studio67NCC. I would love to hear your thoughts on it because I don't know. It might not be that great, but
it might not be that great.
I'm giving this a lot of faith.
Great.
Yeah. Speaking about it might not be that great, Escape from New York is being remade by Robert Rodriguez himself. Director.
I mean, that wasn't even a like gold star movie. It's the original one.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the original movie, but Robert Rodriguez, if you don't know, he was the director of movies like Machete Kills and Spy Kids.
Yeah, Spy Kids.
The all classic Spy Kids.
Oh, Grindhouse.
And Grindhouse, yeah, and El Mariachi.
Oh, man, I remember El Mariachi. Oh, and Once Upon a Time.
This man comes from a history of kind of low budget films. He made El Mariachi for $7,000, something like that.
He's like the Hispanic Tarantino.
He kind of is. Oh, well, they work a lot together.
Yeah.
They work a lot together, and they did movies like as joint directors. But he's making Escape from New York. And what do you think?
I really have no opinion on that.
Really have no opinion on that?
Yeah, I mean, is it going to be on like Sci-Fi Channel or something?
It looks like it. I mean, Robert Rodriguez really churns some movies out. He loves to shoot stuff on green screen now. Yeah. He doesn't do it practically. He has a green screen set up in his basement, and he shoots people on it. He shoots John Malkovich, and he puts it in a case where nobody's going to see it for 100 years. That's
I heard about that. I heard about that. Yeah.
But yeah,
it's pretty weird.
Most recently, he made the last Spy Kids movies made almost entirely on a green screen, barely any sets. It's just it's just really. I imagine that's what it's going to be. Yeah. And I'm not the biggest fan of Escape from New York, the original film, but the thing I do admire about it is like the set design, some of the practical stuff. A young James Cameron worked on a lot of those matte paintings, and I think the compatible parts about it were just like the set design. Definitely not the score. I wasn't a big fan of the score. But
Lee Van Cleef was pretty good in it though.
Did you even see this movie?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the guy from like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Yeah, he was in it. He was the other guy in it.
The other guy.
Yeah, I haven't seen this movie in like 15 years, man.
I saw it fairly recently. I liked.
Wait, then there was Escape from L.A., right? That was the sequel.
Escape from L.A. is the one where they're on the surfboards and stuff.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, my favorite part about that movie was Cabby. Who do you think you would want to see as Cabby in this new one?
Chris Pratt.
He's in everything. He can't pull off an Ernest Borgnine. Oh, look! I'm so excited you're in my cab.
Oh.
I'm acting.
Andy it's about Andy Dwyer there in this movie.
He's too straight up though. He needs to be. I can't believe you're in my cab. I'm Ernest Borgnine. I'm actor. Like that's kind of him. But yeah, I think Ron Swanson. I could buy him as that. What's his name? Nick Offerman. Yeah, Nick Offerman can be a really good Cabby.
He can also help build the set pieces.
He could. He works with a lot of
He's a professional carpenter.
He is a professional carpenter. That's really nice. But does this movie even need to be remade?
No, it doesn't.
Why not?
Because I don't think the first one should have been made.
Yeah, exactly. But John Carpenter, I like John Carpenter as a director for the most part. I wasn't a big fan about this movie. It's just not for me. I think it's really slow. It's really arduous. It's really abstract.
I like when you
doesn't really go anywhere. The score does not match whatsoever.
Why not remake? I don't know. Instead of doing this, go back and do From the Mouth of Madness. Make that even more scary than it was before.
But like we talked about 2 weeks ago, like the reboot of Palooza. Yeah. I was thinking about putting Escape from New York on there because I'm like, I think it could be made better, probably. But Robert Rodriguez is probably going to make this on the green screen.
It's going to be worse.
It's going to be on the green screen. Everything's going to look like a cartoon.
James Wan should have done it.
James Wan. It needs to be someone with more practicality.
James Wan.
James Wan could probably pull that off. It's not a horror movie though.
No, you make it a horror movie.
He
did Fast and Furious, man. 7.
Yeah.
Fast 7. I mean, he's got range.
He does. But I think that if Robert Rodriguez went back to his practical roots, I think it would be a lot better if because it's going to be on the screen.
Just get Tarantino to do it, but he's not.
Tarantino doesn't do franchise films. He only does original projects. But speaking about original projects that are totally original, Justice League has come out with a new trailer by my favorite director, Zack Snyder, and here's the poster. Doesn't that look? Hey, they have colors. Can't believe that they actually have some colors this time.
Where's Superman?
He's dead, buddy.
See, I didn't see the one before this.
Okay.
I didn't see Batman vs. Superman.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I know. I saw it.
I wish I hadn't seen it. But they came out with a new trailer, And Tyler hasn't seen it either, so we're gonna have him react to it. You ready to see it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Get close to the monitor. All right, lean down. Go down a little bit. Go down. There you go. Perfect. Now watch the trailer.
Yeah. We have to be ready. You, me, the others. There's an attack coming from far away.
Not coming, Bruce. It's already here. The others. Where are they?
Arthur Curry, the Aquaman. It's on him.
Organic and biomechatronic body parts. He's a cyborg.
You should probably move.
Barry Allen. Whoever you're looking for, it's not me. You're the Batman?
They said the age of heroes would never come again.
It has to.
What are your superpowers again?
I'm rich.
One thing I can tell you is you got to be free.
My turn.
Come together. Right now. Come together. Right now.
Shall we?
Dig it.
Maybe temporary.
Okay, so Tyler, what do you think about that?
I heard somebody yell Sam Elliott.
That's not Sam Elliott. That's actually J. Jonah Jameson himself. That's
J.K. Simmons. Oh,
yeah.
that's right. Oh, he's going to be Commissioner Gordon.
He's going to be Commissioner Gordon. He does look like Sam Elliott, yes. Our producer, Andrew, yelled out Sam Elliott.
Oh, that's what I heard it.
It sounded like him. Yes, it did. Overall, the trailer. Not too impressed?
I've seen most of that in the other trailers.
Yeah, well, I think that this one, I'll give it this one. It had really good cinematography. I love the cinematography of Zack Snyder's films. I think he has beautiful imagery in there. But also, he has really, so I think somebody, I believe it was Jay Bauman from Red Letter Media, said, why does it look like all the action in this trailer takes place in an empty void?
Notice that, it's real dark.
It's like everything's real dark and it looks like no one's around. It's just like a weird abstract kind of
it's like they only fight crime at night.
Yeah, I know. Well, also because Man of Steel had such bad backlash that all the action is taking place in places where like nobody is inhabiting this place. So like now no one can get hurt, which means they can't save anybody.
Can't save anybody.
So now it's like a huge disconnect. But I don't know. Do you think it's a step in a better direction for DC?
What are we talking about?
Have you not been? Where have you been?
Oh, I was just thinking about other things like Terminator and thinking about that Escape from New York. I'm thinking how cool it'd be to have Ron Swanson in it.
Like what we talked about 5 minutes ago?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's talk about Justice League right now.
Oh man, I guess I'll see it. Like you'll be like, "Did you see the trailer, the movie?" I'll be like, "I bootlegged it, so I'm probably gonna bootleg it anyway."
Well, overall, like, do you think this is a better step in the direction for DC?
Don't know yet.
Don't know yet?
Yeah.
Just from judging from the trailer.
Judging from the trailer, it looks kind of like what they did for Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, they tried to cut it together with all the fun pop songs, the cover song, and yeah. First off, I got to give it this. I'm a bash it a little bit. That cyborg looked terrible. It looked like half rendered, not even half rendered.
Yeah,
it looked
rendered.
like a fourth rendered. It looked bad. Like nothing screams like that's real to me. I got to give it to Jason Momoa though. Jason Momoa, I imagine he's probably going to be the most fun character in this movie.
Possibly so.
Him and the Flash, I think, are going to inject a whole other kind of feel. But also, Bruce Wayne starting the Justice League. That makes no sense. I go, that's not Batman's character to bring people together like that. Like Batman's character's like, I work alone. Like no one does this.
He says I don't work well with others. He even said that.
Yeah, but it's like I don't work well with others, but the source material needs me to get everybody together.
The plot needs me to find all of you.
Yeah, the plot needs me to find all of you guys. So
the Warner Brothers executives need money.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I think things are going to start looking up a little bit for DC because Lord knows, like they're a train kind of going out of control right now.
Right off the rails.
Because I think they just announced like another film they're going to film this year.
Oh no, what are they filming this year?
I have no idea. I hope
it's going to be Aquaman.
I don't know, but they're going to try to rush it out, and they're just going to like pull it out and like, here you guys go.
Here's a sequel to The Watchmen.
But no, but I think they're trying to get this might be Zack Snyder's last film he directs in this kind of franchise. Maybe they go in a different direction because I know they're trying to reboot Superman.
James Wan, good Lord, just nail down James Wan.
I hope they don't make Superman darker. Because what have we been watching? Like, seriously, how would you make Superman darker?
A serial killer, maybe?
Well, he's already a serial killer. He snaps people's necks and slams to brick walls. I mean,
and he's killed a lot of people in that city, too. Destruction. Yeah. I don't know, make him an attorney. I don't know, maybe like a...
Don't make him an attorney. No, no one wants to watch Law,
a public defender.
The Superman movie.
No, a lawyer who's a superhero at night.
Isn't that Daredevil?
Oh, dang, that is Daredevil.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching so far. If you have anything to say, please comment at facebook.com/Studio67NCC. We would love to hear what you guys think. But real quick, we're going to go to a really quick commercial break. But once we come back, we're going to have a really fun segment involving trailers that give too much away. Stay with us.
And what's a good? And find out what is a good occupation for a superhero.
Yeah, please. We'll be right back.
Yeah, good suggestion.
Hey, sports fans, we'll remind you guys to tune in every Friday at 3:30 p.m. with Sports with Lou on WNIA Big Bang Radio. Sports with Lou. We'll be breaking down all professional sport events and all your local high school sport events going around the tri-area. Don't forget, tune in every Friday, 3:30 p.m. And if we go into overtime, everybody's a winner with Sports with Lou. 3:30 p.m. WNIA Big Bang Radio. Ready, set, hey!
DJ Twiz on the beat, fool.
What's up? It's DJ Twiz. Be sure to tune in with me every Tuesday at 2 p.m. on WNIA 89.1 FM to catch all your urban music, news, fashion news, and sports every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Make sure you tune in because it will be lit.
We did it wada, we did it woo. We did it wada woo. Hello, my name is Stuart the Nighthawk Hawkins, and I'm a DJ here at Nash Community College's Big Bang Radio. So tune in Mondays and Thursdays from 8 to 10 for the wind down. Smooth jazz geared to help you relax from your busy day.
Did you know Nash Community College offers 12 degree programs entirely online? Are you interested in information technology? Explore information technology systems, network management, systems security, healthcare informatics, or web design and administration. These 2-year programs are only a few of the online associate degrees offered through Nash Online. Students receive the same quality instruction and resources as on-campus students without ever stepping foot on Nash's campus. Learn more about Nash Online today at online.nashcc.edu.
Doesn't Nash look great?
Oh,
hey guys, welcome back to Big Bang Cinema. My name is Isaac Anderson.
And I'm Tyler.
All right, so now we've been talking a lot about movie trailers that came out recently, and a lot of them give a lot away. And this has been a big problem very recently with movie trailers. But it's not just recently. It's been happening for a long time. Which brings us to this week's segment. It's going to be give it away, give it away, hey, give it away now. Well, that's all we can fit right there. Yeah, so give it away, give it away. So this is a segment where we're going to be talking about some movie trailers that gave a little bit too much away.
Hey, Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Red Hot Chili Peppers. They gave a lot away. Give it away, give it away now.
Give it away now. When I got you got to give it to your mom.
Give it away.
Give it to your
give it away. Okay, we got to stop before we get copyrighted. Okay, so we're going to talk about some movie trailers. But Tyler, why don't you talk about that first one?
Terminator to the Second Power.
Terminator to the Second Power?
Oh, that's Terminator 2, man. Your handwrite's atrocious.
Oh, thanks. But
it's like a chicken who wrote that had a stroke mid sentence, man. Oh man,
politically incorrect.
I was a little epileptic chicken that wrote all that.
Oh no. 2.
Oh, okay.
But for those that haven't seen the Terminator 2 trailer, basically it's one of those, the movie trailers from the 90s were a lot different from the ones now. It's one kind of like they went around and it's like, Sarah Connor is in this mental asylum.
In the world.
It's like, in a world.
Yeah.
It's one of those. It basically describes what happens in the movie. It's like, Arnold is a good guy and he wants to fight. It's like, Arnold is now a good guy. Like that. Notice how great that would have been in the movie, like when you've been watching the movie and Arnold's coming up. It's like, oh my goodness, the Terminator's back. He's going to kill John Connor. And then he turns out to be a good guy. And now you're rooting for him. But you don't know if he's right. Like, you don't know if he's actually like there or not. But now he's ruining the movie. Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Starry future heroin addict Edward Furlong. Those kind of parts.
Oh no.
Watch as Arnold. I just thought about it, man. You remember on Wayne's World when the Metal Man was like,
he actually goes up to the cops.
Yeah, I just thought about it as soon as you said it. Yeah, I just thought about that.
But yeah,
that's hilarious.
This trailer gives a little bit too much away in that regard. It would have been a good surprise in the theater.
Oh, but of course, it was still an amazing movie. It's probably one of top 20 greatest movies ever made.
It's one of my favorites, definitely.
It's incredible.
But another one, this is a really good film. I don't know if it's one of my favorites of all time, but it's definitely on up there as one of the greats.
Oh, let me guess. Is it a Tom Hanks movie?
It's a Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah, is it about an island?
About an island, yep.
Okay, I'm getting there. She's stranded on the island.
Sure.
Splash. Is it Splash?
Is it Splash?
Is it Splash?
No, not that one. It's Castaway.
Oh, Castaway. That's close.
So Castaway, the trailer, spoilers for Castaway just up ahead. But if you haven't seen it already, just go see it. In Castaway, the premise of the movie is Tom Hanks.
Well, they had 18 years to see this movie.
Yeah, but they had a while. But Tom Hanks is a FedEx employee. He gets in a plane to go to a conference or go to something, and the plane crashes on this island, and he's the only survivor, and he has to live there for years.
Yeah, he found the only inhabitant living there is a volleyballer, if I can remember.
And he lives with a volleyball named like the Wilson volleyball, and that's his only companion, and he calls it Wilson. He talks to it. But it's a great film. It's a little great character, and the character that Tom Hanks plays. But eventually, he does get off the island, and he has to deal with the fact that his wife has moved on with somebody. And it's really heart-wrenching and emotional when he gets back to home, and his wife has a kid with someone else, and now she's married.
She couldn't wait 4 years for him to get off the island.
Yeah, 4 years.
4 years. 4 years.
What a quitter. But in the movie trailer, they tell you he gets off the island. They tell you he gets off the island in the trailer.
But when he gets off the island...
No, it starts just saying, how did you get off the island? Like, why would you do that? The whole point of the movie is like, when he's doing this journey, it's like, oh my goodness, he might actually make it out. He might die without seeing anybody.
He got shot in the buttocks and sent him back home, right? Am I right?
I think that's a different movie.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, it's a different Tom Hanks film. But I think... Yeah, because like the whole tension of the movie is like, well, maybe he's not gonna make it. Maybe he's gonna die in the process of trying to get out of there. And there's a lot of scenes where you're like he's gone, like he's gone. But yeah, he gets off the island and it ruins it in the trailer.
And I think if I can remember, he gets off the island and he turns back a little kid at the end. Okay, if I'm right, do I got it?
It's pretty close.
Okay,
it's a big moment. But speaking about another big moment, as another movie trailer that gave way too much away. It's kind of the predecessor and the reason Sony isn't really great at making movie trailers.
Was this Sony?
It's a Sony. Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is not a great film.
Yeah.
But it made a decent amount of cash. This movie was the reason why they had to sell the rights to Marvel. And that's why Marvel has...
They just teamed up with them.
Yeah, they teamed up with them to try to make an actual good film. Yeah. But if for those that haven't seen the trailer, the last shot of the movie is in the trailer. It's they ruin every plot point.
For plot, yeah, it's all.
They ruin every plot point. They ruin every piece of fun thing they're gonna do.
I mean, you can watch it like, oh my gosh, Jamie Foxx is a terrible actor for just watching the trailer.
Yeah, but there's a whole scene in this movie where Jamie Foxx goes, "Don't you know, I'm Electro." It's the worst thing.
It's really funny. It says Oscar winner,
Academy Award winner Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, Academy Award winner Jamie Foxx. I mean, he was like one of the worst parts of the movie.
Oh, he was the worst part of the movie, for sure.
His acting was like, I think
the
he was
comb
drunk.
over and
I think he was drunk, man.
He might have been. Who knows?
I think he was drunk.
But I mean, Andrew Garfield, I feel bad for him, man. That he got stuck in this movie. But we're not talking about
his career's picking back up after
his
that.
career's picking up. Yeah, Yeah, this movie, besides like the quality of the film, the quality of the trailer is just bad because this gives way too much away. When I went in the theater, I knew exactly what was going to happen. I knew everything. I've seen every single shot from the movie now, like a little clip. But yeah,
the only good thing that happened out of that is he got to make out with Emma Stone.
Well, he got to do that for a while, even off of set, I think.
Yeah, so at least there's something good came out of this movie for somebody.
Yeah, at least. It's good that Sony brings people together.
Yes,
but,
it does.
We got another one that's kind of something related to the first one we talked about. Is the Terminator franchise has another one on this. It's Terminator Genesis. Terminator Genesis.
The failed reboot.
The failed reboot. The fee-boot, as they call it. The fee-boot. But this movie, first off, it was not very critically well received or very appreciated by fans. Most people didn't like it, and it's not a very good film. But when they put the trailer out, people weren't feeling it, and the studio got scared. It's like, well, we need to put more in this. And so, for those that haven't seen this film, John Connor, the leader of the Resistance, Sarah Connor's son, he's a robot in this one.
Yeah,
he's a robot, and he comes back.
He's the Terminator.
He's the Terminator in this one. He comes back to go kill them. They ruined that in the trailer, and they ruined like every little plot point in this movie, and it's just bad.
They destroyed the whole plots of the last 4 movies.
Yeah.
Saving John Connor.
But
it was terrible, man. And then they had that Jay Courtney, the man who's got the best.
Jai Courtney.
Yeah, Jai Courtney got
the best agent in Hollywood.
He's got the best agent in Hollywood. I swear, that man.
He's in everything, and he just can't do anything.
Can't do anything. He's got the best agent.
But speaking about can't do anything and just super disappointing, Batman v Superman is another one that I'm not really feeling as the movie trailer. I don't even know if I have a picture of this. It's just a little personal thing of mine, but I think that this was a big thing with the studio at the time, which is like they were getting scared that people weren't going to like it, and they just put everything in the trailer. Literally every single plot point is in the trailer, and I think the whole marketing department got fired because of that, because it was just so much and it gave so much away. It was so badly received. But back to the list. I think this the last one on our list is Soylent Green.
Soylent Green. In case you don't remember, it's about grinding up old people and making them into food.
Basically. So this takes place.
And that was in the trailer.
Yeah. So basically, if you can see the poster, people need it in the year 2022.
4 years from now.
And the future. So it's a dystopian future. Charles Heston is investigating some murders that's been happening around the Soylent Green plant. And Soylent Green is a supplement because most people don't have access to food, and Soylent Green is being sold to them as a supplement. And it's like, Soylent Green has all your nutritional needs, but it comes to he comes to the realization later that Soylent Green actually isn't real food. It's people, the dead people that they've been getting is Soylent Green, and they're just giving it back to people. And it ends with him going, Soylent Green is people! That's in the trailer!
It's people!
That's in the trailer! They reveal that Soylent Green is people in the trailer. Man, that is just like, that's the scummiest thing. But yeah. Guys, if we missed anything, please let us know at facebook.com/Studio67NCC. I would love to know what you guys think about any movie trailers that give away too much, anything we talked about today. Please let us know. But guys, we're going to take a really quick break. When we come back, we're going to be talking about the new No Power Rangers movie. Stay with us.
Hey, this is Mike D, inviting you to join me for Ultimate Alternative, Fridays at 2 on Big Bang Radio, or anytime on the Ultimate Alternative podcast.
Come with me now.
Join Nash Community College Saturday, April 29th for the 2nd annual Blue Fest. This day-long event includes the 3rd annual Run for Knowledge, an inaugural disc golf tournament, and fun-filled events on Nash Community College's beautiful campus, including music, food, electric climb pole climb, craft beer and gourmet pizza sampling, hands-on activities, and more. See demonstrations of advanced manufacturing, beekeeping, first responders, culinary arts. Join us April 29th for a celebration of education and free family fun.
I want to be the Purple Ranger.
All right, guys, welcome back to Big Bang Cinema. My name is Isaac Anderson.
And no introduction needed.
Oh, he's Tyler.
Yeah.
It's still Tyler. But guys, okay.
That feels good.
That feels good? Oh yeah, that feels nice.
Oh, yeah.
But now we're gonna be reviewing the new Power Rangers film. Now, yeah, this one right here. So, for those that don't know, this is based on the old television show. I don't have a trailer for it because I cut up the old one. I didn't want to show the legit one because most everyone's ever seen it. We've done it to death, so I didn't think it was necessary to show it again. But if you guys haven't seen it already, yeah, this is the Power Rangers movie. It's the origin story, basically, about how the Power Rangers came to be. So, Tyler, what did you think about this movie?
I thought that I love the villain in it. Ivan Ooze was just incredible. I mean, it was just like the makeup was good in it. I love the Zoid battle at the end. You know, it was
the
cool.
Zoid battle?
Yeah, the Zoid. You had the giant like bee thing that they filled the ooze with, and they're fighting. And we had the part. I love the part they had to go off planet and fight the skull monsters to go get their ninja outfits.
I think you think about the original one, man.
No, this I'm thinking about Power Rangers right now.
Then the new Power Rangers.
That was the new.
Not
Power
these
Rangers.
Guys.
Not these guys.
Okay.
Well, you tell me there's another Power Ranger movie.
There is a new Power Rangers movie.
They made another Power Rangers movie.
The one we talked about, the one I told you to go see.
I watched. I went on the internet and I watched 1995 Power Rangers.
Okay. Well, you probably didn't see it.
It doesn't look like I did.
It doesn't sound like you did. Okay.
Well, tonight's my movie night anyway.
Okay. Well, whatever. Well, I saw this movie.
Ooh.
And I'm just gonna give my real quick thoughts.
Yeah, I remember you called me. You were just stunned. You were just like cinematic masterpiece. There's so much Oscar buzz around it. You said everybody in this movie they're probably gonna go on to get incredible movies. The director was top notch.
Yeah.
You said the effects were just astounding.
Astounding. It was, yeah, the effects were astounding, all right. But, yeah, this movie was not very good. As I said earlier, no Power Rangers. That's what I kind of thought when I saw this film. Yeah. Let's start from the beginning, because I know, I'm just going to fill you in. I might be spoiling a little bit, but I'm going to keep it vague right now. So no spoiler banner quite yet. No spoiler banner right yet. We have Xavier from FYI right now. So no spoilers yet. Close your ears. You might need to walk out when I talk some spoilers.
Can I talk some spoilers? Let me tell you.
You don't know any spoilers.
I know plenty of spoilers. It's like, let's see, there's like, 5 kids who got in trouble, and they were like, the Breakfast Club, and there was at Angel Grove Park, and then Angel Grove High School. They get in trouble and they go out in the quarry, find some transformer magic tablets thing. They meet Zordon, and Zordon gets in the Power Ranger suits, and then Alpha trains them, and then they get giant mechanical robots, Zoids, to go fight Rita Propulsa, which is a intergalactic witch who's been a long adversary against Zordon. And then
he got all that from the trailer.
Yeah,
that's the movie. That's actually what happens in the film.
And then
that's the film verbatim.
And then she summons a giant monster to fight him at the end, and they form together to a giant Zoid. But first, they got to work together, get past their differences, work as a team, and defeat it.
That's the film.
That's the movie I watched.
That's the
movie I watched.
That's the whole film.
That's the 1995 movie I watched. That is the movie I watched.
Well, yeah. Well,
You're telling me this is a ripoff of the movie I watched?
Yeah, but it's just done in the worst possible way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'm gonna start kind of from the beginning. Yeah, I can't believe that's actually like the film verbatim, actually.
Well, that's the 1990 film movie I watched, except it had Ivan Ooze in it.
Yeah, well, this one has Rita.
Yeah.
But the whole, I think the biggest problem with this movie is that the tone's off. The tone is not right in this movie. Now, there's some history about this movie, and I've been researching it a little bit. There's this guy named Max Landis. He's John Landis' the guy that directed Blues Brothers.
Yes.
He's John Landis' son. And Max Landis has wrote movies like Chronicle. He wrote Chronicle. Yes. He wrote movies like American Ultra. He's written a lot. And he writes Superman comics. But he was commissioned to write the script for this movie. And he wrote 2 drafts, I think, and he got fired. And his script leaked online. And it was a lot of fun. I read most of the script. The screenplay was really, really well done. And it was fun things, kind of like the Pink Ranger and the Black Ranger's stones got mixed up, and the Black Ranger was wearing the pink suit in half the movie. It was great. I really enjoyed everything in there. I wish I would have seen that. But they fired him, and they hired 3 other writers, 3 kind of cheaper writers. And it seemed like one writer wanted to make The Breakfast Club, one writer wanted to make a Marvel origin story movie, and the other writer wanted to make Chronicle.
I told you. What I tell you? What I told this movie was going to be like?
Yeah, this is almost like verbatim. All three of those.
Okay,
Yeah.
I told you that this movie is going to be just like Chronicle. And it's going to be just like what was the other
Project
one?
Almanac?
Project Almanac and Breakfast Club all put together.
Project Almanac, the director actually directed this.
Oh, yeah, I told you. It's going to be like all three movies.
I've never
put
seen
together.
Project Almanac. I imagine it's a found footage movie.
Found footage. It's just like it's a rip off of Chronicle.
Yeah, and basically this is another rip off of Chronicle. He likes his
Chronicle is a
stories.
rip off of Akira.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we're not talking about Akira right now. We're talking about Power Rangers.
Akira, that's it.
Akira. But, yeah, the first part of this movie, I'm going to start from kind of the beginning. The first part of this movie is extremely rushed. Without getting too far into the plot in this movie, basically it kind of starts with Jason kind of like losing his credibility somehow.
Well, let me guess. He played sports and he got in trouble for it. He did something screwed up, and then he got detention.
Which is something I want to talk about. Put the spoiler banner up real fast, just in case.
See, I didn't even see this movie. I know what this movie's all
Xavier,
about.
this is like one of the first scenes in the movie. That's not really spoiling much. It's just telling you something bad that I can't believe they put in the movie. This is one of the first scenes you see. Is Jason wants to prank the other. Jason is the Red Ranger. This is before he becomes a Ranger. Jason is the head football quarterback, and he goes to the other team's locker room. And he puts a cow in there because I think the cows are like the Angel Grove mascot or something. Yeah. And he puts a cow in there, and the guy's like, "Oh, don't worry, I milked her." And he said, "Milked him? It's a him. How did you milk it?" He's like, "Did it only have one udder?" And the whole time, like, and then it pans down and shows its junk. Like, I'm like, why is this in the movie? Why? How? And this is a Power Rangers movie?
I felt like Johnny Knoxville would be like standing in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Like grinning and laughing. Like, I built that pool too.
Yeah, it was like I was so baffled. I'm like, I can't believe they actually put that in there.
That is just terrible.
But it gets a little worse. Like the first part.
It gets worse.
Well, it's not like raunchiness, but the first act of this movie is very much just trying to get all these guys together. They don't know each other. And as it keeps going, it just gets a little bit more kind of clunky. It's like the tone is off. Rita Repulsa. I'm going to talk about Rita Repulsa real fast.
She looked good though.
She looked good, but she was in a different movie technically because she was acting like kind of the fun. Hi, I'm Rita Repulsa. And the whole movie is just kind of like they say the classic phrases, but they say them in the most monotone, serious way. Like it's morphin time. Ay, 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 ay. And it's just like, what? This is no fun. And they wasted Bill Hader. They wasted Bill Hader as Alpha 5. Because Bill Hader is one of the best character actors.
Was Bill Hader or John Hader?
It's Bill Hader.
Okay.
But I think that they wasted Bill Hader for sure. And Xavier, this might be another small spoiler for you. I hope you don't mind. You might want to close your ears. You might want to walk out real fast. It's nothing big, but the Power Rangers only in about 10 minutes of this movie. Maybe. If I'm being friendly. Maybe 10 to 15 minutes. I'll give them a little bit more. And when they get in their suits, it's like CGI kind of action. And it's just like it's not that fun. And the way they shove in that original theme song is just so forced. Yeah. It's like it's saying not even in a fun way. Like the original one's like "Go Go Power Rangers." This one's saying like "Go Go Power Rangers." It's like I'm like, what is this?
Oh man, it's terrible.
And they fight Goldar at the end.
Yeah, and Goldar.
And Goldar doesn't even say anything.
He's not a flying monkey, is he?
He's the flying monkey. He's like, well, the whole plot line is like Rita's trying to find all this gold, and she's trying to make Goldar alive so he can fight. And also, real quick, this is the last thing I'll talk about, is that there's a whole plot line in this movie about Krispy Kreme. This really annoyed me. Krispy Kreme had such heavy product placement in this movie. It's the worst product placement I've seen in the film this year so far. Probably the last decade. It's really bad. It's so bad. Every single time our Power Ranger talks about Krispy Kreme, they always like look close to the camera and like, they're delicious, really rich, delicious donuts. You should try them. And they always give like they're just like they're getting Krispy Kreme all over this thing. And so there's one scene where Rita literally sits down and eats a donut at Krispy Kreme, and Krispy Kreme's banner is perfectly in the background. She's like, "That's a delicious donut from Krispy Kreme." I'm like, this is a commercial. It's like Jack and Jill. But,
$8 a dozen.
Yeah, but and so it's all sprinkled out the movie. Overall, I think it was the tone was not right. I wasn't the character, the actors that play the characters weren't that bad. They has a few good moments. Like there's a scene around the campfire I really kind of enjoyed as a good character moment. But overall, the tone was off. I think it was a big missed opportunity. I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 10.
And I heard they really, really, really pushed like modern themes into it.
They do.
They packed it in there.
They do a little bit, but just a very rushed, very uneven screenplay, and it's not great. It has some interesting elements, but looks like we're gonna get 5 more of these. So who knows?
See, oh man, they should have made it for kids though.
Yeah, well, this not. But guys, leave a comment at facebook.com/Studio67NCC if you have any thoughts about this movie. I would love to hear what you think about this movie. Tyler doesn't have any thoughts, but I do.
I don't think.
You do think. You just don't think about this movie because you haven't seen it. But, we're going to take a really quick break. When we come back, just a few facts about Power Rangers, and then we'll see you next week.
1995
We'll be right
Power
back.
Rangers.
Hey, sports fans, we'll remind you guys to tune in every Friday at 3:30 p.m. with Sports with Lou on WNIA Big Bang Radio. Sports with Lou. We'll be breaking down all professional sport events and all your local high school sport events going around the tri-area. Don't forget, tune in every Friday, 3:30 p.m. And if we go into overtime, everybody's a winner with Sports with Lou. 3:30 p.m. WNIA Big Bang Radio. Ready, set, hey!
Weedity-wada, weedity-woo. Weedity-wada, woo. Hello, my name is Stuart the Nighthawk Hawkins, and I'm a DJ here at Nash Community College's Big Bang Radio. So tune in Mondays and Thursdays from 8 to 10 for the wind down. Smooth jazz geared to help you relax from your busy day.
Did you know Nash Community College offers 12 degree programs entirely online? Are you interested in information technology? Explore information technology systems, network management, systems security, healthcare informatics, or web design and administration. These 2-year programs are only a few of the online associate degrees offered through Nash Online. Students receive the same quality instruction and resources as on-campus students without ever stepping foot on Nash's campus. Learn more about Nash Online today at online.nashcc.edu.
And that was a funny thing you just told me just there. Hey guys, welcome back to Big Bang Cinema. My name is Isaac Anderson.
You know who I am.
No, I don't. Who are you?
Oh, I'm me.
Okay, cool.
And you are you.
Okay, yeah. And together, we are 2.
Yeah.
But guys, we're going to do some really quick facts about the original Power Rangers from 1995. It looks like you already gave us a few facts, but real quick.
Based on the Japanese Super Sentai television show. And that's not from the movie.
No, it's not. I pulled it up because there's a picture we had from last week. I really like it.
Yeah, believe it or not, if you notice about this Ranger and the Pink Ranger, we know it's different about their uniforms.
They don't have skirts?
She didn't. That was actually a man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all this was filmed in Japan, and they just went back and added their voices to it later.
Yeah, let's get it.
It was actually a man in the original Japanese version.
Oh, the Yellow Ranger?
Yeah, and
racist.
Wait, what?
Wait,
yeah.
what?
Well, they were all Japanese, so it really doesn't matter.
It really doesn't. But the American one was deemed racist. But
yeah, they said they didn't know that until after the second episode. They realized what they'd done. They're like, "Oh man, we cast wrong."
Yeah, so that's like we cast all wrong.
Yeah, and then
they changed it in the movie.
Oh yeah, and Rita Repulsa, all the villains, they were completely just Japanese. There was a whole different storyline. They just pieced it together, filmed them at Park Grove High or whatever it was, Park Grove, and they just stuck it in the rest of the
Angel
TV
Grove?
Show. Angel Grove, that's what they call
Park
it.
Grove.
Park Grove is the second series.
Oh, I see.
And then a part of the movie is the movie was completely made they got actors in suits and done it. There was no Japanese, no nothing in it. They did the the Zoid battles was people in suits.
Why do you
fighting.
keep saying Zoids?
That's what they call them.
The Zords.
Zoids, swords.
Zords.
Zoids.
The Zords.
Zoids. Well, anyway, they were in suits, and they were in suits and they fought, but for the movie, the 1995 version, they actually used CGI to film the entire battle sequences.
Really? I couldn't tell.
Oh, yeah, the entire... Oh, really? You couldn't tell?
I couldn't tell. at all.
It was a lot of interesting stuff about that movie. Johnny Young Bosch was the Black Ranger in this one too.
Oh yeah,
Johnny Young.
He's in a lot of animes.
Yes, he actually is. He's really well known for being a top-notch anime voice actor. I suppose that's what you call them, voice actors.
Voice actors. I think that's what an actor that uses his voice is called. Yes.
Yeah, there we go. I guess anime or whatever. And another really fun, interesting fact about this guy played Bulk and Skull. One of them teaches right now is actually teaching drama at like California State Southern California University.
Really?
Yeah. And they like graduate. They had like Juilliard and ended up being Bulk and Skull for the TV show.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that's a job, man.
Yeah, it's a job. It's a job, man. As long as you get paid for it. And another really fun, interesting fact about the entire movie was that it was original characters written for it, and all the original villains and the fight sequences and everything they had based around the plot line for the action sequence. They went ahead and filmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard half this movie was filmed in Australia too.
Australia, a lot of it in Australia.
You know what parts were filmed in Australia?
I think it was Melbourne and another part filmed in Canada.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they don't ever film anything here in the United States.
Yeah, but I know like the part where they go to the other world. It's like, wow, look at this exotic location, and it's like Australia.
There's a kangaroo out there. You're like, oh wow, I got space.
And
kangaroos.
they get the ninja suits.
Oh, I did like the ninja suits.
I do like the ninja suits. I haven't watched this movie in so long. How does it hold up?
It holds up. It got bad for a while, and then it got that nostalgia kick, like 80s movies. Some of the really really cheesy looking 80s movies do.
Yeah. I imagine this movie's probably not going to hold up because I imagine it's going to be a bunch of 90s kids playing extreme sports, and then it's going to be really terrible CGI.
Yeah,
that CGI is hard to look at.
Yeah, that you're right. It was played extreme sports like skyboarding. That's what it was.
By the way, I got to ask a question because I know at the beginning of this movie they're having a skydiving event to like save a library. What fire department has a skydiving team? It's like the fire department has a skydiving team, the library has a skydiving team.
And here's the whole kicker about it is they let the kids that aren't constantly sit in detention skydive for them too.
Yeah, it's like every department is like the office down the street, they have a skydiving team. It's like they're all rollerblading, listening to Higher Ground, played by the Chili Peppers.
Yeah, I remember that, man.
Oh man, this movie scared me so much when I was young because Ivan Ooze, the character of Ivan Ooze, when all the parents get infected with the goo and they're like, we're gonna go kill ourselves over the cliff. That scared me when I was young. I couldn't watch it. I walked out of the room. I'm like, I can't watch this.
Yeah, throw putty instead of meth, man.
He said, just throw it in their faces.
Yeah, throw it in their faces.
The putty.
If your parents won't let you have, just throw the meth in their faces and then walk off the cliff.
No, not that. It's the putty.
No, it was meth in the putty.
Oh no.
The plot line was he had meth in the putty, and
I don't think that's the plot line.
They would have to buy the putty from because they're addicted to it.
It takes a darker turn.
Right, that's not what I'm thinking about, right?
No.
Thinking about different.
And they had to put the little kid in there too, like the little kid character.
Oh yeah,
the one that's like, all our parents are gone. It's like, but I want my parents. We should probably save them, and they're all pushing the parents back.
You talking about generic '90s kid?
Generic '90s kid.
Generic '90s kid.
Generic.
So like, it's every '90s kid can relate to.
Every '90s kid can relate to. But yeah, and I think that's pretty much it, right?
Not a lot of facts on this movie.
No, well, there's a little interesting facts. If you guys have any interesting facts you want to tell us, comment at facebook.com/studio67ncc. We'd love to hear what you guys think because I'm a big Power Rangers guy. But that's our show this week. So next week we have some cool things coming up. We're also going to be reviewing Ghost in the Shell. And we have a real quick trailer
I'm excited for that one though.
We have yeah.
This is Major. I'm on site. I'm going in.
You are the first of your kind, but you're not invulnerable.
Maybe next time you can design me better. Everyone around me, they feel connected to something. Connected to something I'm not.
What are you? You were dying. We saved you. And now you save others.
Words like violence break the silence. All I ever want, all I ever needed is here.
I don't know who to trust.
You trust me, right?
I know I have a past. I'll find out who I was.
Everything they told you was a lie.
Who are you?
They did not save your life. They stole it.
See this movie?
2000. I know it's so long. It's like a Thursday or something.
It's only 2012 right now, man.
I know. Hey, it's 2005, man. We were too progressive for that.
Oh, Dave.
But guys, thank you so much for watching the show. We really do appreciate it. Please tune in next week and every single Thursday from 4 to 5. I'm Isaac Anderson.
And I am Tyler.
And stop moving your legs. Stay lovely, guys.
They can't see me. Stay classy, San Diego.